I'm Jennifer Hines, founder and formulator of natural Australian and safe makeup range, NAS Cosmetics. Welcome to the Australian Beauty Show. Hi everybody, welcome. Now I have to come to you today and let you know that we've had some technical difficulties, so I'm just going to ad lib here and you're just going to have to bear with me. So in this episode today, we're actually going of Transformational Makeovers. We're actually going to discuss some products that can help you reduce your appearance by a whole decade. That to me is pretty exciting, and I really hope that it is to you too. Now, something you do need to know is I'm a makeup formulator. I am not a makeup artist. So if I can do this, you can definitely do it, okay? All right, so the points that we're going to cover today, number one is order of application. And does it really matter? Number two is also about application. Do we use fingers or do we use brushes? Does that really matter? And point three, our most fun point, is terrible or transformational makeover, and you get to be the judge. So number one that we're covering today, order of application. I'm going to just quickly go through that now. Our very first product is a primer. Now, when you're looking for a primer, you need to have one that is moisturizing. The idea of a primer is that it evens out your skin tone and just prepares your face to be more ready to receive the makeup and help it blend better. Number two is foundation. We'll be using a mineral powder foundation. When you're searching for a mineral powder foundation, what you really need, you need something that doesn't have a shelf life. You need something that doesn't harbor bacteria, preferably one that's got an SPF in it, and definitely you need one that's water resistant as well. Our third product is concealer. Now we'll be using a powder concealer today. Bizarre? Absolutely, I know. But when you're looking for a concealer, what you really need, you need something that will reduce or diminish those bags underneath your eyes. You also need something that can be your defense against blemishes and skin imperfections that you're not quite happy with. Now, just as an added tip, today we'll be looking at a concealer that actually will cover a black tattoo. Our fourth product is a high definition veil. Now, a veil, some people refer to that as a finishing powder or even a setting powder. And the idea of a veil is you want something that's going to be a camera ready product, so it's good for photography. And the idea of a veil essentially is it just blends everything together and helps your makeup stay on all day. Number five, and the reason why I'm looking down here, just to let you know, is I'm running out of the numbers. Number five is a highlighter. You need a really nice uplifting highlighter, one that will define your features and also give your skin a really healthy glow. Number six is blush. We'll be using a mineral blush today. You want one that's really nicely pigmented, that can define your cheekbones and give you that appearance of them being nicely lifted. Number seven, we want to cover brows and eyeliner today. And the product we'll be using doubles as a brow and eyeliner. You want to have those sort of products for eyes in general like that. You actually want something that's got a lot of nice creamy waxes. So for your brows, it keeps all the hairs together and keeps the color on and colors up sometimes those gray hairs. I'm guilty of that one. You also want a product that is not going to smudge or come off during the day. The next one up is eyeshadows, which is number 8. We'll be using loose powder mineral eyeshadows. And the reason why we're going to be doing this is loose powder mineral products are by far the most natural form of makeup. So we'll be using those today, and you'll just love the delivery system that we've got for them. After our eyeshadow, of course, to finish off the eyes, which is number 9, is mascara. We'll be using a 2-piece fiber lash mascara today. And essentially what you need is a water resistant mascara, one that's not going to leave you with panda eyes. What you don't want to get a waterproof product. Waterproof means chemicals to have it waterproof. Moving from there, we go to our lips. Number 10, we'll be doing a lipstick. Now, lips are really important to have natural products on them because we ingest a lot of our lip products. So today we'll be using a nice natural one with great staying power. The other point, if you're looking for a good lipstick, make sure it's moisturizing. Finally, number 11, the big 11, is a lip gloss. We're using a lip gloss. You'll like the way this little high-end lip gloss is encased, and which I'll show you when we get to it. You also want a lip gloss that is moisturizing too. So moving on to part 2 with our application. Fingers or brushes, does it really matter? Well, let's move over and see. Now, because of our logistical issues and technical issues with today, you're going to see a bit of a scene change here. So bear with me just a moment. Okay, forget the flowers, they're moving. Thank you. Okay. All right. I would very much like to welcome here today Victoria. She is our super brave model for today. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Jen. Hi, how are you all?
Okay, so we're going to start a makeover for Victoria. Now, the very first product we're going to use, just let me move some more props out of the way and bring the light further forward. I hope this doesn't look too awful as I do that. Okay, first product is the primer. Remember the primer? Remember our second question that we're covering, or second point we're covering today, brushes, fingers, which, and does it matter? We're using an oil primer today, and you definitely don't want to be using this with a brush. I call this the slap it on technique. If you put your hand out, one pump, it's a metered pump, rub your hands together.
Good enough to eat.
Can you smell the orange oil in it?
Oh, I can. It's beautiful.
Okay, I call this the slap it on technique. The beauty of this oil primer is it doubles as a night oil, and the remnants that Victoria's got left on her hands, she can run through the ends of her hair, and her hair will love it. Okay, second product up is our foundation.
Oh, I've asked today if Jen can do a glamour makeover, because I like that, but not. There are very quick makeovers you can do, aren't there, Jen?
There are. So this one will make a glamour. So if you were doing this yourself in your own bathroom, just so you know, this would probably take about 5 minutes to do, but it might take a bit longer because we're going to be talking and explaining it all to you just to help. All right, so the foundation, I like to work out of my lid. So I tap some into my lid, and I use a kabuki brush. So this is let me just explain to you the importance of brushes first up before we do start. You need to get yourself what they call a triple milled brush. Because it's gone through the process 3 times, it takes all the sharp bristles off, edges off the bristles, and it's those sharp edges that can actually leave surface scratches in your skin, and it can also leave lines in your makeup, and it's really subjected to harboring bacteria too if it's not a triple milled. So because this is a really high quality brush, we get this, and you can be a bit rough. You want the product to go into the brush, not just to sit on the surface. It'll resurface as you actually apply.
Oh, that's soft. Beautiful.
Oh, nothing quite like the quality of a good brush. It is. It's lovely and soft. Okay. All right. I think I've settled down a little bit now after those technical difficulties. It was crazy. So I'm using Oak Foundation here, and you may have heard when you're applying mineral foundation, you should do all these circular motions on the face. You've got to go round and round and blend it in. That's actually not true. You don't have to. Just get it on. It'll do its thing. Now, the beauty of these products is that this will blend over the next 5 or 10 minutes, and it will just get better and better. So it's actually blending with the natural oils in your skin. Make sure that you don't stop at the jawline here. You need to make sure you go down the neck and even the décolletage. Now for myself today, because I've got my hair up, I even made sure that I went back here as well, so I don't look all white or a different colour behind there. Okay, so that's how easy the foundation is. I think we've got you covered there, Victoria.
I think so. Feels good, nice and light.
Products that are light to wear. Absolutely. And you also want to make sure that when you're looking for products, you don't want them to have certain ingredients in them like talc, because all that sort of thing will sit in fine lines, and bismuth oxychloride as well. Now, the next product we're going to use, number 3, is the concealer. Yes, we put the concealer on after the foundation. So I guess in this case too, it does matter which order of application. Now, the reason you can put it on beforehand, but I'm trying to save you money and time, because if you put it on first, then your foundation will take a lot of it off and you've got to reapply it. Plus, you don't know what you really need to cover until you've got your foundation on. Now, this is a powder concealer, and I don't know how many of these you'll ever find around, but this one, used with that oil primer, will actually cover a black tattoo. Actually, we'll do that as a video another time, the black tattoo. So I'm just using a concealer brush here to cover any little bags under the eyes, or just to help, diminish them. Okay, can you just, actually, can you face that way a little bit? So, yeah, that's beautiful, thanks. And just cast your eyes up. I'm just going to run a line under the eyes here and a V. You don't want to go too far out to the sides, because there's a difference between fine lines and wrinkles. So just under there to lighten up under the eyes. Now, I always put the concealer in the corner of the nose here, in this little crevice here, because sometimes people are quite deep there and the big brush doesn't actually get in there. This eye as well. Now, if you've got rosacea, or if you go bright red when you drink alcohol, this will never let that redness show through. So I always just blend out here onto the cheeks. I've got rosacea, so I'm quite red under here, but it will never show through from this concealer. Now, Victoria's actually got a couple of age spots here. So I'm just going to pat on these just to cover them. All right. I think we've got them. All right. So, product number 4. Product number 4. You have to help me count, I think. Product number 4 is the high definition veil. So, like I said before, the idea of a veil is this is what will keep your products on and fresh all day. So I can put my makeup on at 6 o'clock in the morning, and by midnight, I look exactly the same, except for my lips. That one, they do come off. Oops, a little bit too much. Had it sitting in there, sorry. Okay, so this will just blend everything together. This is also a camera-ready product. So if Victoria was going on TV or doing selfies, as I know she does do a lot of, this is perfect. You won't get that flashback from the flash. Make sure you go down that neck and the décolletage. Okay. That finishes the canvas. So now we're ready. Now we're ready to add color. All right, now, how's she looking? Actually, let's see if this works. All right, I'll move out of the way. Victoria, move over closer to, actually you have to come towards me. There we go. Are we looking better? We're starting to blend now with the natural oils, and it is getting better. All right, I've got to take that picture down, or it's just going to be everywhere. All right. Okay. Actually, I might even. Oh, no, that's all good. So our next product, I've lost count. Number 5 is the highlighter. So a nice, gentle, uplifting powder is what we really want. You don't want something that's too heavy or your face will just sparkle, and you don't want that. You want something that's going to make you look like you've got a really nice, soft, healthy glow when the light catches it. So this is our little highlighter brush. The bristles are really nicely shaped, perfect for putting highlighter where you want it. Make sure you blend it once you've got it on. Now, I also like to run just a little line down the nose here, not to the tip of the nose because that can make it really stand out. But it also, if you've got a crooked nose, running just a line of highlighter down there, just gently, that will actually give the appearance of a straighter nose. I like to fan out across here, a little bit on the chin, definitely on the Cupid's bow here, and voila. Highlighter is such a versatile product. You can do so much with it. You can do like make your collarbone stand out and all that sort of thing as well. So it's a great, great product. I think it's a must in everybody's makeup bag. All right, the next one up, I've forgotten already, number 6 is the blush. So we're using a really nice pinky apricot tone here. It's very, very rich in color, so you don't need a lot of product at all. In fact, to show you just how little you need, I'll try and get in here. That's how much I'm using. This is our blush brush, nice and soft, and just spreads the blush evenly and in perfect position as well. Make sure you get this product into your brush really well. Okay, if you can just turn that way a little bit for me, Victoria. Perfect. Okay, can you see that there? Actually, no, a little bit more, I think. If you can turn it. Yes, perfect. Thank you. I can just looking on the camera there. Okay, I always start back here because if Victoria's skin grabs this color, it's easier to blend it from back here rather than the front here. And you always wear blush a bit heavier back here. So let's see how this grabs for her. Oh, this is beautiful color on you. Those cheeks. Okay, we're really starting to highlight and define those cheeks now. See that? Beautiful. All right, other side. And there's that color. So just so you know also, the links to all these colors are in the description if you want to have a bit of a look at them. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh, very pretty. How's she looking? Okay, now we're going to move on to eyes. And the first product we're going to use, or first thing we're going to do, is for brows and eyeliner. This product here is called Pencil in a Pot. It comes in 5 different colors, including a black for those who are black lovers of black products around their eyes. Love that dark look around your eyes. Okay, this one here I'm going to use is called Chocolate. Now, this product comes with a double-ended brush. You've got a wand on one end. I'll try and get it so you can see it, and a really fine angle brush on the other end. This is really important because what you need to do, first up with the wand, you need to brush the hair into place. Now, Victoria's made it super easy for me because she's cheated here. She has her eyebrows tattooed on, but we're going to darken them up. Now, this is full of really nice waxes. So if you've got some grays that you really want colored up, this does a beautiful job. And also it stays on all day. It's water resistant and smudge resistant. It really is a great product, still while being natural. So idea of this is you want to feather like hair lines on your eyebrows. The best way to do that, rather than running the brush through the product like that, if we run it from side to side, the waxes keep the bristles really nice and tight, so you can get beautiful fine lines. Great for eyeliner. Now, eyebrows really do define your face. They frame your face and they just make it. Now, you can tell I'm not a makeup artist. You know why? Because I'm leaning on a face. Oops. Just this way a little bit more. Thank you. Now, rule of thumb, and it is only a rule of thumb, I have to say, we talked about this as well. There is no rules with makeup. Come on, it's all about an individual impression, individual preference. If you like what you're doing, then do it. There is no right or wrong. There's some guidelines. So one of the guidelines with eyebrows is if you can draw a line from, actually I'll do this side, from the corner of your nose to the corner of your eye and out, and if your eyebrow finishes there, then you'll elongate your eyes amazingly. So there we go. Perfect line. Now you must finish off with the wand. That way, by brushing through, it doesn't look like you've drawn on your eyebrows. So have a good look into the camera there, Victoria. See the difference now? It's just really brought her face to life. Okay, this side. Now you do also have to remember that, oh, sorry, can't do two things at once. Can't talk and do this as well. Back with you in just a second. Okay, what I was going to say, eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. So don't spend half an hour trying to get them to look exactly the same. Not necessary. Okay, just bring this down now. This is a great colour. It just goes so beautifully with your hair. It's got that little bit of auburn in it, the brow product. Okay, again, we've also just a little bit more there. I think, there we go. We just brush through now so it doesn't look like we've drawn them on. Okay, looking good? I think so. But terrible or transformational, this is up to you guys. Now
there's a poll, isn't there?
Oh, there is too.
There's a poll.
Yes, so there's a poll. So please, yeah, let us know if you think this makeover is transformational or tragic. Actually, it's terrible, not tragic.
It's probably tragically terrible.
Now, this product does double as an eyeliner, like I said. Do you normally use an eyeliner?
No, I don't.
No? Okay, all right. Okay, we won't do an eyeliner today. Victoria's not an eyeliner person. So, moving right along is our eyeshadows. Now, we are using a loose powder product here with the eyeshadows. And I'm going to use two colours here. I'm using Mud and I'm using Rust. Now, the best part of this is we're delivering this in, let me see if I can you see that? This is a roller system. So we get to roll the product on. Now, the beauty of this is with loose powder, using it out of a pot, you often get fallout and, little sparkly bits all down your face. With this, you don't get that. It's an amazing system. So I'm going to start with the Mud. Just going to run this, actually. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell you all. Oh, sorry. Backtrack just a moment. I didn't do it either. Concealer. This concealer doubles as an eye primer. You don't need an eye primer. So matte out your eyes with concealer. Okay, let's do this. Close your eyes. You can even out the skin tone by using the concealer. And it just helps your eyeshadows go on really nicely. Stops them from sticking too hard to the skin when you're actually applying them. So you can move the colour around a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Nothing quite like missing a step. Not a makeup artist. I like this. It's a great excuse.
Yes.
Okay, close your eyes. So I'm just going to roll this onto the lid here. And again on this side. How does that feel, the roller? Does it feel like it's pulling the skin or anything like that?
No.
No?
Just
No?
glides
Awesome.
beautifully.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit more this side too. So this is probably going to be the part that takes the longest being doing eyes. So I'm only going to do 2 colors. I'll keep it as short as I possibly can. I hope you're getting something out of this. I know you will be. I'm just blending here with the brush just to make sure that the product is right along the lash line. Especially considering Victoria doesn't wear eyeliner. So it really is important to get it down there on the lash line. Okay, the next color I'm going to be using is Rust. So this is a nice reddish, it's a deep, well, it's a rust color. There's probably no other way to describe it. It's a great name, isn't it? I'm just going to put this on the outside area of the eye. Now, if you've got blue-green eyes, a pink base will actually really enhance the blue. Okay, so now I'll just move that around. I'm not in your way, am I? As you're watching, sorry. You'll also notice, you probably know this with your own eyes, the eyelids are never the same. There's always one eye that is easier to do than the other. Okay, can you open for me now? Beautiful. Oh, nice. I love this rust color on you. Looks amazing. How's that looking? Okay, a little bit more. Now you can also use a brush. If you just want tiny bits, you can actually use a brush and run it over the roller as well. Okay, open again. Ah, that's nice and even. Okay. Final step for eyes is mascara. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
I'll talk about the mascara. Victoria's just going to apply her own. Okay, so a bit about this mascara. Okay, it is a 2-piece fiber lash mascara. So the large piece is just mascara, and you can just wear mascara if you like. But what else you can do is once you've got your mascara on, you can use this smaller one, which is nylon fibers with green tea extract, and they attach to the ends of your eyelashes and extend and thicken the appearance of your eyelashes incredibly, like really incredibly. So you do mascara while that's wet, then you add your fibers, then you do the other eye. Once you've done the second eye, you go back with your mascara on the first eye and you finish off with mascara. Now, that's a super important step with mascara, with fiber lash mascara. You have to finish off with mascara because that will actually gel those fibers on and keep them on all day, so you don't get the fallout of the fibers on your face. Now, in the rare event that you might get some fiber fallout on your cheekbones as you're applying the fibers, do not touch it with your hands. Don't touch it with your hands at all because it's bound to have mascara on it and you'll just smudge mascara over your face. Pick up one of your brushes, highlighter brush, whatever, and just flick them away and they move and go, they just disappear amazingly, and you just don't get that mascara fallout. Are you up to the second mascara?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you whiz through that.
Great brush too.
The wand on that is just fantastic, isn't it? I don't know if you guys can see how well this is looking yet, but anyway, Victoria will get really close up in a moment and show you. So this is that last step, a really super important one, where you have to finish off by using mascara over the top of your fibers. Or, of course, like I said, you can just use mascara, but lengthening and thickening your eyelashes, oh, the fibers are an absolute must. Okay. All right, our final step of the makeover is, of course, the lips. So we're going to start off with a lipstick. And I'm going to do just a nice neutral tone for Victoria. We won't show her yet, it's a surprise.
Oh, that's a better colour for a glamour look.
Isn't it just?
Yes.
There you go. So Victoria's going to apply her own lipstick. Now, you really do want a natural lipstick on your lips. You don't want those toxic ingredients on your lips because it transfers into your mouth and inside your system rapidly. You don't want to be ingesting the toxins of toxic lipsticks. So this one's a beautiful matte one, and it's got incredible staying power. And the red, you know what red does? When you put that on your lips, your teeth look so white. It's a bit cheaty, isn't it, really? Cheaty or cheeky. How does that feel?
It's a stunning colour. I love it. I love this colour. It's amazing.
I thought you might like that.
Yes, thank you.
All right, and now let's just top it off with a little bit of gloss. Here's one of those for you. So this product here is the lip gloss. Now, it's got a mirror. There you go, I'll blind you. And LED lights. So you can apply at nighttime, in the cinema, that sort of thing. Whatever you do, don't open this up in a cinema, really, seriously, because people throw M&Ms at you.
As long as it's in this direction, that's okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Good point. Okay, a little bit of gloss over there. So you can wear the gloss on its own or over the top of a lippy. Beautiful. Okay, that is our makeover. All done. So what do you think? Right, Victoria, you have to go in a little bit closer now. Actually, I know. I'll get that picture back up again. Here we go.
Now, just so you're reassured, the poll is anonymous, so we won't know how you voted. So is it a transformational makeover or is it a terrible makeover? What do you think?
Does Victoria look a decade younger? Because that's the whole point of this transformational makeover. I'll get rid of this picture now because it looks like I look like you. Look. Hello.
That's scary.
All right. Well, like I said, that's our makeover. Feel free to comment and give us feedback. We love feedback.
Thanks, Jen.
You're welcome.
I love it. It looks really gorgeous. The makeup does.
I'm Jennifer Hines, founder and formulator of natural Australian and safe makeup brand NAS Cosmetics. My message to you: defy aging, embrace NAS beauty. To watch last week's episode, simply click on the link in the description. We'll see you next Wednesday at 12:30 p.m. Brisbane time. Ciao for now.